Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I want to be talking to you guys about the new Nightstalker subclass coming to Destiny. Now for those of you who don't know, there are 3 new subclasses coming to Destiny with the Taken King DLC, which will be released later this year in September. Now yesterday I broke down the new Warlock subclass coming out, and today I want to break down the new Hunter subclass. Now the new Hunter subclass is called Nightstalker, and it will be a Void Burn based subclass. So first off, what I want to break down for you guys are some of the new perks. Now, this isn't a complete list of the perks coming out, but this is going to be pretty close to what it will be when the Taken King gets released. This is subject to change, however. So first off, let's start with the grenades. First off, we have the Spike Grenade, which is the same as the Defender Titan class. Next is the Splash Grenade, which is a horizontal wall of Void Burning Lightning. And finally, there is a Void Grenade, which is the same as the Void Walker on the Warlock. Now, as for the jumps, there's the normal double jump, and there's the higher jump, which is the same as Blade Dancer. There's also a hidden perk here that we don't know what it is yet, and then as usual there'll be the triple jump. Now for the super, there's a new super called Shadow Shot, and what this is it's going to be a bow and arrow for the hunter. By the looks of this, you will be able to kill enemies as well as slow them down, and as it says right here, you will be able to tether a large group of foes to avoid anchors, slowing them and silencing for your fire team. So pretty much what you're going to be able to do is find big groups of enemies and shoot this into the middle of them, and it will completely freeze them up and allow other people in your fire team to kill them as well as you. Now there are also 2 more attributes in here, which I would imagine one of them would be to increase the duration of time and possibly to increase the range. And then finally we have Gloam Ranger, which will unite your allies and reduce incoming damage and buff all outgoing damage to your fire team. So what this is going to be is it's just going to be a big huge buff for everyone in your fire team. They're going to be able to do more damage, you take less damage, and everyone's just going to be a lot stronger while this is activated. Now onto the melee, you will now be able to throw smoke to a slow and disorient enemies. There will also be a smog melee, which will significantly increase the size of smoke. Finally, there's Envenomed, which will add a toxin that suffocates enemies within the smoke, so instead of just slowing them down, you'll also be able to kill them. And finally, there is Snare, which will allow smoke to stick to a surface. Now, there is 2 tiers here that are stat mods. We don't really know what those are going to be yet. And there are also 2 new tiers called passive perks. And what this is going to do is every target that's tethered will increase your armor and recover stats until the Shadow Shot is recharged. Also, there will be a new Shadow Trapper, and the tethers you lay out will have increased range, duration, and potency. And finally, there's Well Privanized, which will gain an additional grenade and significantly increase grenade duration. So now the hunter will have the ability to carry 2 grenades. And now onto the passive stat 2. First off, we have Keen Scout, which will be able to sneak faster, gain enhanced motion tracking, and mark all targets you damage. Also, allies will get waypointed to all the people that you damage. So off we have Rapid Shot. So after you fire your initial Shadow Shot arrow, which is the bow and arrow, you may fire up to 2 explosive arrows in a quick succession. So not only will you be able to slow them, but then you'll also have a 2-round burst of explosive arrows that you'll be able to shoot out. So that's going to be pretty crazy. And finally we have Shade Step, which is a new ability we haven't really seen much about. All you have to do is double tap circle and you'll just shoot off to the side or possibly just slide to the side. We don't really know what that's going to be yet. But anytime any new information comes on about that, I'll be sure to let you guys know. So let me know what you guys think about these new abilities and these new subclasses coming to Destiny down in the comments section down below. And check back tomorrow, I will be covering the Titan subclass as well as much more Taken King DLC information as it gets released throughout the year. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, be sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
When I'm in a zone like a solitary retreat. So what am I? Half the miles away form the words that I speak. I'm uniting with all other rappers as trap music as an antique. I'm holding a handle of music for leverage, holding me down as I pour me the beverage.